Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's sketch is this one right here. Now it does call for four smaller size photos. I'm going to do two photos and they are going to be these photos right here from the Flower and Garden Festival. This is Pooh and Rabbit and Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet done in the topiaries. And our prompt is something old from our stash. So I grabbed a couple old things from my stash. I have this ribbon slider, which is ancient. I also have this twill ribbon, also ancient. And I pulled out two papers from Making Memories. You guys remember them? These are from 2005. So really, really old stuff from my stash. So let's see what I can do. Guys, I decided to have a thick black background border on this layout because I just felt like that kind of brings down, like it tones down that 2005 look of this paper, because these are some bright papers now. These are some bright papers. And you know, I still have a couple more sheets of each one of these papers in my stash. Every time I purge paper, it's one of those papers where I just can't bear to purge it. Like I can't bear to let it go just because I like the paper so much. The paisley and the stripe combo is just something that, you know, used to make my soul sing back in the day. And apparently it still does, because I really do love this layout. Now I am going to use the twill ribbon here and then that ribbon holder, and then of course, you know, I've got to straighten this bad boy out because I didn't exactly center it when I was putting down the layout. I am going to add a little bit of ATG to the back of this, and then I'm also going to washi tape the ribbon down because I don't want anything happening to the layout. I don't want the ribbon falling off or anything like that. That would be terrible. So I go ahead and get that down. Now I am going to go ahead and mat my photos right here. And the photos are going to be matted on a single sheet of black cardstock. And what this is going to do is it's something I like to do when I have a black thick border, I guess you could say, around the layout. I think matting your photos in black really makes it pop a lot more than what it would normally do. So I'm completely, you know, happy with the layout and how it turns out. So now I'm going to go ahead and figure out what else I want to make happen with this page. So I have this label sticker, and I decide to go ahead and run with that full steam ahead. I'm going to pop it up on some fun foam or some pop rectangles just so that it gets a little bit of lift to it. I don't want it flat on top of the page, plus it will camouflage over top of the ribbon. So if I laid it flat over top the photo and the ribbon, there might have been a little bit of an awkward bump, and nobody needs an awkward bump in their life. So now I have this tiny little colored doily, and I felt like that needed to be on the page as well. So I go ahead and do that highly scientific and authentic and easy method of ripping the doily. So I go ahead, rip the doily, and put that down there. Maybe the doily ripping happens after I do this. Oh yes, this is where I rip the doily. So sometimes when you put adhesive down on a doily and you pull that adhesed item off, guess what? Yeah, it pulls it up. It rips your doily. So my doily is ripped, but it's okay. It's okay. We covered that up. So now I am going to figure out this banner situation. I don't like the banner where I have it. It just feels awkward to me. I almost said it feels rude. I don't think the banners are being rude to me, guys. I really don't. So I added this deeper gold banner so that I could have more of a banner presence and it didn't feel funky. It didn't feel like the banners were just kind of there and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? It felt like a cohesive unit. Now, I did think about bringing in some little embellishment over here to span the black background and also that striped paper. But the little sticker that I liked was striped itself, so it didn't really work out. And then I decided to go ahead and place these two banner stickers placed together over right there instead. And I'm going to cover up the join where the two banner stickers overlap, so you're not going to see that whatsoever. I do decide to do that with a black acrylic heart, so that happens. And then I am also going to put the date right there. Now, you guys, a date is something important to put on your page. Especially if you're like me and you have something that you use over and over and over again, like our towel that we use for Easter and what's that holiday? Halloween. Many times you don't even know, especially when you have kids that wear the same clothes over and over and over again, like their hangout clothes and, you know, bum around the house clothes are the same. There's no there's really nothing. They just wear the same thing. So then you look at it and you're like, what the heck year is this? I have no idea. So I am going to spell out the word Pooh, P-O-O-H, because this is Winnie the Pooh and his friends here on this layout. And I chose a sparkly peachy color that I thought worked really well. I mean, I think it looks great. And I'm using that really bright and, you know, crazy papers from 2005. 2005, you guys. They're almost 20 years old. How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is it that I have paper that old? I do grab the Nouveau over here in the black color, and I go ahead and pop down a couple dots because I couldn't find any black enamel dots. I think I'm out of them again. There it is, you guys. Thank you so much for walking down memory lane while I scrapbooked with papers from 2005. Click on the links down below. You'll check out everyone who is playing along this month, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.